Hi guys, George here. So this is going to be a series of various marketing and general things to learn from. And I'm doing this not necessarily because I want to become a YouTuber, but because the more you're showing something about the things that you know and the things that you practice, you help people reach their goals and you become better too to provide more value and help others even more. So this is the first one. I'm super excited to be here. And this is a post I wrote the last week. Below on the description, I have added the links to the Medium, to my Medium account. It's free and will always be free. And the LinkedIn post if you want to download this in the PDF format. So before beginning, who I am, my name is George, and I am in the marketing business. I write copy and I create strategies and I consult about how companies, especially on the e-commerce and e-learning niche, they can sell more of the products to the prospects. So one big idea at a time, one great product at a time to create results. And before that, I used to work for big corporations and I was collaborating with many teams across the globe. So I worked with people from all over the backgrounds. And this is why the 4+ bonus one gems you can learn from my experience. So number one is Napoleon Hill's golden rule, which we can translate it when we were kids. Our parents used to tell us that you should not do what others are doing to you. You would never do what you would never do to someone something that you would not want them to do to you. You should not be a mirror when you don't want to be a mirror, let's say. So when you are communicating remotely, especially because this is the post about, you have to reverse engineer the process and think about what you would not like the others to do to you. So if you hate someone being not clear, if you don't like someone being unresponsive, and if you feel that some guys overcomplicate things and they create meetings whether they should be emails, or they create emails whether they should be in a call, vice versa, you need to think about things that you hate and you don't like and not do them. It's quite simple and it might sound like a cliche, but cliches are for a reason. So when someone is doing to you something that you hate, it's fine that sometimes you might do it too. Anyway, you need to meditate on this one. Number two, you need to be clear. The more clear you are with others, the more confusions you avoid. So you need to define to yourself first what are the dream outcomes, what are the KPIs, how things can become better, and anything else. And then transfer this vision to others. You need to be clear. The more clear you are, the more simple you are, the better the results. There is this mnemonic KISS, KISS. Keep it simple. Some say that the last S, because there are 4 letters, keep it simple, stupid, soldier, sailor. There are many alternatives. I think it was a general coined it. So perhaps the soldier or sailor might be the right. Number three, sometimes we need to be strict with others. Sometimes we need to be kinder. It depends on the context. But the more balance you have, the realism with kindness, the better the results. Okay, it's not rocket science to understand if what you're asking is simple or not, especially if you have experience on what you're asking. If you don't have experience, then you need to do your research. So if you have no clue about the others, their work and their complexities, then you should not have unrealistic things for them. Okay, uh, simple as that. It's not, again, it's not rocket science. Number four, you need to be as industrial as possible. Benjamin Franklin had this virtue of industrialism, that you need to make the best out of everything. So right now I'm on my laptop and I use the camera from the laptop and the microphone from the laptop, and I create this video. It did not cost me anything other than buying the laptop. Then I will go to the platform of YouTube and post this. And the PDF was created from Canvas. So I'm trying to say that we have so many tools. Some of them are free, some are subscription based, but there are so many tools, so many things that you can utilize and create something beautiful or something simple like this video. And sometimes it only costs you your time, which is precious for sure, but that's that. So we need to go and make the most out of the things that we have in our hands. And seriously, your cell phone is a magnificent tool. So you need to make the most out of it. And there was this meme I checked the other day that if someone from the 50s or the 40s would come to nowadays, what would be the most difficult thing to explain? Someone responded below that the most difficult thing for me would be to tell them that I possess a device in my pocket, my smartphone, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can learn of, from anyone that posts or they used to write, whatever. And instead of learning, instead of doing things, I just spend my day checking on photos of cats and arguing with strangers. Anyway, number 5, this is the bonus one, is the persuasion. So the more persuasive you are, the better you can communicate your ideas. Sometimes persuasion, people think that it's something bad, that's something manipulative, that it's you're a bad person, but that's not, because when you're persuasive, it means you have some sort of charisma, some sort of skill. So if you are an ethical person, being persuasive means that you will persuade people to something that is good. If you are a bad person, you would go and manipulate others. So this is not something that I will spend time on, because it's not the case. So about the people that they are ethicals and they are good people and they are persuasive. Very short story about a colleague I used to have. This guy was very, very awkward, and he was the weird guy that is a genius and he knows lots of stuff and he helps people, but he's always awkward, and he knows that he's awkward, and sometimes he's doing it to purpose. So he had this idea, and this was a big multinational company, and he had an idea and he communicated so bad, and everyone was like, okay, he said that, we don't care, he's wrong and he's weird. Anyway, and some months after I left this company, the thing that he predicted that would happen, it happened. And if this guy was persuasive, he would have saved the job for many people, actually. But the thing is that the way that he communicated was his emotional intelligence was below zero. So he did all the things wrong, a wrong way. And the idea is that if this guy was persuasive, he would have done something great. Instead, he was just a crazy prophet that no one would listen, because he's just the crazy prophet. Anyway, this is just a small example. I could talk about it for hours, but it's not my purpose. These are the 4+1 elements that you can use for remote communication. Below on my description, I have my social media if you want to connect and discuss more ideas. Again, I'm super excited to start working on my vlogging muscles. And I also have the LinkedIn post if you want to download it as a PDF. In any case, thanks for your time and have a great day.